market out. I purposely recorded that video because when someone is talking and when another person listens to it, it's so pleasing to the ear.
That kind.
Oh, so that's what they call
The next thing, the taxi guy, his phone rang. He answered the call. He started speaking Igbo.
Girls like me, I like a magnet to a knot. Can like a lighter from the ocean. I send them on devotion and so my thoughts. Was like them, they stuff me out and then they ghost. I found a rainbow in the shade. They say it's the place, there's a better one I saw.
Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. If you're just seeing this face for the first time, welcome in and welcome to the gang. Please don't make it your last. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Do all of those good stuff. Yes besties, as you guys can see, she's here again. This is like the third time she's on this channel and it feels as though she's coming to stay. She's not going anywhere. And then again, I want to say a big thank you for showing love to us on our recent video we filmed together. You guys showed so much love to us. So we realized, okay, well, our viewers are enjoying this video, so why not make a part 2 of this video? So yeah, I don't think she needs to introduce herself. But for those who are seeing her for the first time, she's just going to introduce herself, okay?
Hi guys, and I'm happy to be here again. Thank you so much for the love you showed on the previous video. I see you all know me, and if you don't know me, I'm Glow Getter, and I'm happy to be on this channel again. To get acquainted with me, follow me on my social media handles, official_Glow Getter. Then you get access to other social media handles from there. Thank you very much.
So besties, yeah, I think we are done with the introduction. I'll put her information on the screen. If you'd like to follow her, if you'd like to see more of her, you can do all of this good stuff. But before we digress, let's just get right into the video. So we're just going to be talking about Ghana shock part 2. This is not going to be intense. Some of you are like, it's not an argument, bruh. We're just talking. I was talking from my personal experience. She was speaking from her personal experience. But we're not going to deal on the negative energy. We are just going to get right into the video. Okay? So let's head in.
Boy, don't mess with a girl, that's on bad timing. I'm gonna conquer planets when I drop, you know it's an anthem.
So basically, we are just going to get right into the video. I don't want to be distracted. Like I said earlier, we're going to be covering culture shocks. There are some things we didn't cover that I wanted us to go further in. And these culture shocks are fun, shocking, and sometimes you'll be like, oh, things like this really happen. But let's not just like waste further time. Let's just get right into it. So the first thing I want to ask you today, or the first thing I want us to talk about today is Ghanaian accent. The Ghanaian accent, the Ghanaian accent. What do you have to say about it?
I won't lie, Ghana accent is nice. Like, it's so nice. I think I have a video when I went to a supermarket. My friend was there, and when he was bargaining the price for me, I purposely recorded that video because I wanted to have like a video of when a Ghanaian is speaking. The accent is so lovely. I can't even imitate it, but I love the accent very well. I think what they used to know Nigerians is Pidgin English. That is Omo Naija. That's just that. Like the accent is, I love it.
Yeah, I can't even lie. The accent is to die for, and then everything about the accent is just like it sits right. Because actually, when you listen to them talk, it's actually sweet. It's a good sound to listen to. Definitely. And then they have this they have this something. I don't. Now I'm on camera. I don't know what to say. But if I'm off camera, I'm sure I would have had something to say. But
I really love the accent. Like maybe we'll put a video, that clip of when I'm okay. So nice. You hear the background when he was pricing the market out. I purposely recorded that video because when someone is talking and when another person listens to it, it's so pleasing to the ear.
Yeah. Let's give people 10 for that. The next thing we are going to be talking about is Ghanaian Pidgin. Did you listen or hear any of Ghanaian Pidgin?
No, maybe I didn't pay attention, but the Pidgin is not prominent at all. It's not a prominent it's not a prominent language I hear everywhere I go. So what I was mostly hearing was your language is, I think, is Kiwi, Abi, the general Ghanaian language, if I'm not mistaken. But whatever the language is, I love it. Well done, guys.
Yeah, the Ghanaian Pidgin. One thing I know is that instead of them to say, "Now you talk this thing," they'll be like, "It be you, we say this thing." That kind.
Oh, so that's what they call the pigeon. Oh, I heard it a lot. It be you, my guy,
Charlie.
Charlie. Hey, no. I love it. This video is making me remember a guy called Sam. When I hear him talking, they say, "It be you, Charlie."
Like, no, look here, when it comes to their accents and then their pidgin, it's actually pleasing to the ear. I can't even lie. And the next thing we are going to talk about is the Ghanaian words you learned. Give us any. There is this particular word that if you go to Ghana, you must know it. If you don't know it, you wasted your time. Let's hear from her.
Ewe. Chineke now, I didn't have much contact with human beings, and I was not going out that much, and I was not really paying attention. But hey, I'll disgrace myself now, Charlie. Is that one?
It's part of it now. So you didn't learn Akwaba.
Yes?
Just imagine.
I don't know how to pronounce it. You can't blame me. That's a greeting, right?
Yeah, welcome.
Yes. You can't blame me.
Definitely. Even if
I'm coming back to Ghana, guys.
Even if you go to Ghana for like 24 hours, it's certain you must hear Akwaba.
Yes, even at the airport.
Because that is like welcome. It's actually a welcoming statement, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like no matter what, you must hear about it. Okay, the next thing we're going to be talking about is, you mentioned that when you're in Ghana that they made you pay for accommodation in dollars. They made you make some payments in dollars and all of that. What do you think about it? What do you have to say? Is that really... Just tell us about it.
It's just surprising. Not specifically accommodation, but there are things that Ghanaians don't charge in cedis. They charge in dollars, in US dollars fund. That's really surprising, because here in Nigeria, and I want to rent a car, and tell me that is $100,000. What happened to Naira? Convert it to Naira. Like Ghanaians, like there are places you go, there are things, they leave the cedis and they charge in dollars. I'm like, what happened to cedis? You're charging in dollars. So it's really... They are really keeping... I think they are trying to keep up to a standard, and that it's okay. But
okay, do you think they do that to, like, basically if you're trying to rent a car, even do you think they do that to only foreigners, or do you think that is a thing in Ghana?
I know that they normally hike price for foreigners, and they normally charge foreigners differently. But I think that there are specific things that they charge in dollars for. And funny enough, I'll be like, it's not like Ghana economy is really, really that wonderful. It's good, it's great. I like the currency and everything. But how they normally charge, I'm not like, how many Ghanaians can afford this? Just like you want to rent cars, they charge in dollars. Landed property, dollars too. And I think they're trying to bring their economy to a certain standard, and that's okay, because people still pay. It seems like Ghana is a good investment location, and I think that they do that because a lot of Ghanaians are foreigners, like a lot of Ghanaians like relocated to the UK. So when they are coming, UK, US, when they are coming back, they try to invest in their origin, so I think that's their target audience, because Ghana is a good location for investments, so I guess that's why. But if it's charging in dollars, Ghanaians charge in dollars very well.
Okay, Ghanaians, please tell us if it actually just applies to foreigners, or if it applies to Ghanaians generally, because I feel like if that is done in Nigeria for Nigerians and foreigners at the same time, I feel like it's going to be not affordable for a lot of people, because it's kind of on the pricey side, though people will pay for it, but like
even when I was at the airport, I don't want to say exactly what happened, but someone who attended to me, she was not like that I should buy her lunch, and she wants it in dollars. I'm like, but I'm coming from Nigeria, I just have Naira. She was not like she wants dollars. Thank God that my partner was there and he gave her some dollars, so
Oh wow, that's shocking. I really don't have much to say. This particular topic, I'm so sorry guys, we talked about it in our last video, but we happened to cut it out when editing the video. I don't know why I cut it out. I didn't think I consciously cut it out. We're going to talk about meeting Igbo people.
Oh yes, Igbo people are prominent in Ghana. Nigerians are prominent in Ghana too, but I did meet I think I met about 2 or 3 Igbo people in Ghana. And there's this particular person I met, Chinedu. Shout out to you. Like, he's from Onitsha and he works in Osu Market. I'm so proud of him. Like, he brought that Igbo energy. He left Nigeria and still came to like Ghana to hustle. That is really impressive. Kudos to you. Well done. I met him in Osu Market. He's from Onitsha. Because even before I talked, so I think something, he was not like, "Are you Igbo?" I said yes. It was not like that. He's my brother. That he's Igbo too. And he also said that's my partner. So that was really, really nice. So yeah.
It must have been pretty relaxing to go to a foreign place and actually find not just someone from the same country, but someone from the same state, the same hometown, basically something like that. That thing they say that you actually see Igbo people wherever you go, it's no lie. And basically, I did meet Igbo people in Ghana, and then being an Igbo person in Ghana, I'm sure another person met you in Ghana. Say the person met an Igbo person in Ghana. So it's just basically like that.
You said something about the taxi guy you met in Ghana, because like the only language we know is English and Igbo. Yeah. And so if I want to say something that I don't want the other party to understand, I try to use my Igbo language to like communicate codedly with my sister. So she has a story to tell concerning that.
Okay, or if you're trying to like be private about your conversations. Okay, so this one time, we got an Uber or a taxi or whatever it's called to, get a ride. So I was with my siblings and my parents. So then we were in the Uber now. We were in Ghana, so we know there's this particular language Ghanaians speak. And then we didn't want to communicate in English because we were talking about ourselves. Then we are now speaking Igbo, having the conversation going. The next thing, the taxi guy, his phone rang. He answered the call. He started speaking Igbo. Like, for a second, all of us were actually shocked. Like, what is going on here? Because he actually had a Ghanaian accent. So we couldn't tell that he was Igbo. So we are now trying to converse in Igbo to talk about ourselves. The next thing, this guy answered the call in Igbo and all of that. And then I was like, thank God that we didn't actually say anything wrong about the Uber. When you're trying to have a conversation, you're just trying to say something, you don't want the other person to understand. I was not like, thank God we didn't say anything wrong, because it would have been very weird if he was actually Igbo and we're actually talking about it. That would have been
talking down on the taxi or something. Yeah.
But thank God, sometimes you gotta keep your cool, man.
Nice.
As in,
you have to be careful what you say.
But somebody will hit
because if
you.
that person is a worry, if you don't receive slap.
Okay, guys. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is Ghanaian weather. What do you have to say about Ghanaian weather?
It's basically the same to me. Funny enough, someone asked me this question while I was in Ghana. I was like, "When are you coming back? How is the weather over there?" I said, it's basically the same to me. The same, honestly. Okay, so basically the same to me. Just basically the same. Ghana is like, even when my friend called me on phone, I was not like that. How is Ghana? That Ghana has always been a place that she wanted to go to. I said, Ghana is just like Nigeria, like the setting, the environment, everything is just like Nigeria. So like, don't you see any white people there? And I said, no, I'm not seeing any white people. It's just like Nigerian. Just like, as I said in the last video, a lot of, Nigerians have a lot of culture, something, but it's like we are sister countries at the end of the day. So,
when you go to a particular place, people will definitely ask you, how's the weather over there? Let them know if it's somewhere they can stay, or if it's where they cannot stay. But me, personally, I felt like, except, sometimes it depends on the time of the year you went to a place. I went to Ghana in December, January period, and I felt like Ghana was pretty hot. It was hot that period. The sun was really intense. I felt pretty hot, and my skin tone darkened a little bit, but not so bad. But then I feel like it also depends on the time you get to Nigeria, because if you come to Nigeria during December, it's kind of pretty cold. It's like chilly that period, but it's not cold. But if you're here within just some other time of the year, it will really be hot. But Ghana is hot, Nigeria is hot too. I feel like it just depends on the time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, the another thing we're going to talk about is electricity. What do you have to say? I'm not going to talk about us, so let's not talk about ourselves before we embarrass ourselves. So let's just talk about Ghana's electricity.
Electricity, like, I won't lie, Ghana. I was in Ghana for not for so long, but the few times I was around, they took the light just once at night. just that. So in terms of electricity, I will grade it 70%. Yeah, they don't take lights as often, and I don't think electricity just stays and disappears for days. It has not happened, and it came back. It's not like other people didn't have light. Other people had light, but I think something was wrong with our own particularly. But even my partner that was still around, there's something he said that they took the light. Okay. Oh, I forgot. There was a time at night. I think there's something Ghanaians do. They keep the light throughout the day. Then at night the light disappears. Then everybody is sleeping. You don't know. Because that day, my partner was like saying something that you people, can't you see Ghana? That there's always electricity. There's always electricity that they don't take light and all those kind of things. So one night I was not sleeping down, and next thing they took the lights, and I woke him up and I said, "Chebi, they have taken the light now." So I don't know whether that is a thing or it just happened for just that night. But electricity in Ghana is good. I barely see people where I was. I barely see people who have substitutes like solar system or generators. But electricity in Ghana is good. I won't call it excellent, but it's good. So.
Yeah, people talk about that, and I feel like electricity in Ghana is good because it's not like they may take the light. I don't know, but where I stay, they didn't. I think I remember them taking the light, but I think it was about just like how we use prepaid in Nigeria. I think it just finished, but I don't think they have so much of an electricity issue, and it's hard to hear generators in Ghana. Maybe they use solar and all of that. I don't know about that, but it's hard to find electricity substitutes, like she said. So I don't think that's as intense as it is over here. So I think when it comes to electricity, they are way ahead of us. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is tourist attraction, nice places. Basically, is Ghana a place that is appealing to the sight? Let's talk about Accra. You were at Accra, right?
Yes, I was in Accra.
Okay, yeah. So is Accra a place to visit? What do you tell people if they want to come to Accra? Is it a good place they should come to? Should they think about it, or should they just stay at home?
Definitely think about it if you want a different feel, like you want to leave your country to somewhere around close a sister country. It's a really good idea. As I said before, Ghana is cultural. Ghana is smooth. Like, I don't know whether you get the point. There's traffic, but not much. And at the same time, I think I've forgotten where Osu Market was, but it was really far from where I stayed. We had to, at least outside, we drove like 1 hour minimum. Then I also like the settings in East Legon, like the house settings. I think East Legon is different from Accra. I think East Legon has higher level than Accra, based on what I saw. Ghana is okay. It's cultural, their language, the feel, the beaches, everything is similar to Nigeria. But I say if you want something different, like an organized system, where you can enjoy nightlife and everything. So that's what I have to say.
So if you have been thinking about going to Ghana, this is your sign that you should actually go to Ghana. Am I speaking your mind?
True. This is your sign. Ghana is good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Hey besties, that brings us to the end of today's video. If you happen to enjoy this video, if you learned a thing or two, don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And don't forget to check her out on Instagram, TikTok. Oh, sorry, she doesn't have a TikTok account. Just check her out on the social media platforms on the screen and catch up with her. And let's say a big thank you to having her with us again for the third time. How do you feel being here?
I'm happy to be here, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Thank you for the love you showed on our previous video. Please put that same energy in this video. I want to come back to Ghana, so show me love. I might marry a Ghanaian, you don't know. So,
never can tell. Okay, besties, that brings us to the end of this video. See you guys same time next week. Bye. Ooh, Jesus.